What's going on, everybody? Aaron Clough with Coldwell Banker Realty here in Rockwall for your weekly Rockwall County housing update. So, a lot of the same as we saw last week over the 7-day period. We've got about 90 homes that have hit the market, but the price decreases are way up. So we're actually at 89 units that hit the market in the past week with 87 price reductions. And so it is the tail that we are seeing across a lot of counties, a lot of different areas right now. Which tells me a few different things. Number one, the market is shifting. I can't say that it's completely shifting or it's going to be, stop on a dime or anything like that. But we can say with some certainty that offer dynamics and offers are changing here in the market. So not in Dallas County, but did just get a property under contract for an FHA buyer under asking price, had some repairs, seller agreed to that. So the sentiment and the things in the market and the feel is changing very quickly. So things are still selling for a decently high price point. We haven't seen the updated numbers for June yet, but we do expect that the price per square foot will continue to go up. The days on market may go up slightly, just with what we're seeing with a lot of these transactions of not necessarily falling out of contract or coming back to the market, but buyers just being choosier with offering. And it's understandable, right? We have interest rates. A couple weeks ago, we talked about the big 75 basis point jump, and then we are talking about the inflation and a lot of the other financial factors or economic factors that we're seeing outside of necessarily just the real estate market. So what does that mean for the everyday buyer, the seller, everything like that? What does that mean for Rockwall County? So number one, on the sell side of stuff, still think that there's still a great amount of demand. It will be very, very different from what we saw 6 to 8 months ago, even 4 or 5 months ago. We still see offers being distilled down. And what I mean by that is we're still going to have multiple offers in most scenarios, still very strong at or above asking price offers. But the days of 20 or 30 offers or going 15% over with no appraisals or no contingencies, I won't say that those days are behind us, but they're trending that way. So still a great time. Still, home values are not going down. So still, you're going to see, if you've owned that property for a couple of years, you're going to see that really, really strong appreciation. You're just not going to necessarily have the 30 offers that you may have gotten 6 months ago. So, which on the backside of that, leading into the buyers, may be a convenient thing for you. There's less competition in the market, there is no doubt, while inventory is still hitting the market. So you've got more options coming on now. You've got less buyer pressure. So the offers you'll be competing against will no doubt be strong at or above asking price offers in many scenarios, but it's not like you're going against what we saw in the latter part of last year, where it was 6 to 10% appraisal waivers, no contingencies, all cash, all those things that make it really, really tough on buyers that we've seen over the past few years. So things are just changing. Buyers, you're going to have more options. No doubt that interest rates are higher, but at the same time, we do expect that those interest rates, the Fed even said that they're going to sustain that through the end of this year and possibly into next year. So what I'm telling my clients is that if there is a desire, a need, a want, or even an interest in looking at what home buying looks like right now, it's worth the conversation, because even if we don't see 20% year-over-year growth in home prices, let's say it goes back to a normal level, we're still expecting those prices to go up, if not just slightly. But at the same time, just because interest rates go up do not mean housing prices go down. And so if we start to see interest rates in the 7s and the 8s and those home prices stabilize, those homes didn't get any cheaper and debt got a whole lot more expensive. So if you're happy where you are, stay put. If you think that's the house that you're going to die in, stay put. But if there's a conversation to be had, or you're at least throwing around the idea of what that looks like over the next 2, 3, 4, 12 months, I would highly encourage you to have the conversation with a professional. Love to be that professional for you. But to see what your plans are, to see what that home may be worth, and see what kind of financing that you can put in place to set you up for long-term success. So hope that's helpful. Encouraging things. We're definitely seeing the market shift a little bit. But for all things in Rockwall County real estate, whether that's farm, ranch, residential, lease, investment, commercial, we'd love to be a great resource for you. We'd love to be the partner that works on your behalf. So let us know how we can provide value to you, and enjoy your day. Y'all be good.